Okay, YouTube says I am live. Hello, everybody. It's been a hot minute since I've been on the Indigo Jaguar channel. Um, I just wanted to let all of my wonderful 1K subscribers know that I have a new channel that I started back after I moved from Niagara Falls, New York to Teresa, Hadarian, hey girl. So I wanted to do a pop up because I don't think a lot of my subscribers know that I have a new channel. I'm not really using this one anymore. I am leaving it up just to show my and celebrate my years on YouTube and my journey with all of you. And so I have a new channel. It's called By Brush Bone and Indigo Ash. So anybody who enjoyed my readings and my content here, please follow me over on that channel. And Teresa, I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. It's by Brush Bone and Indigo Ash. After I left Niagara Falls, New York, and we moved here to Oregon, Southern Oregon, I'm in the Ashland area. We got here back in the last week of April, and I switched my channel, I think, back in June, July. Um, and so, new change, new channel, real new relocation. So, but yeah, I wanted to pop on. I have a few minutes before Selena, Essence of the Moon, goes live with her wonderful liminal series, talking with Yadira. And so I just finished up my Sacred Feminine a little while ago on my new channel. I'm still doing that. I'm still doing my Friday night sidekicks, or if I don't have anyone hanging out with me, um, I do a Friday night hangout. Um, so, yeah, doing more readings. And how have you? Happy New Year to you too, Teresa. I hope your New Year's was good. Um, I hope your Christmas holiday, whatever you celebrate, was good as well. It's so nice seeing you in the chat. So I want to come on in case a lot of my subscribers didn't know that I had changed channels. I am still here. I did not go anywhere, just a brand new channel. I was considering just, renaming this one like I always do, but I needed an absolute fresh, clean slate. And so I'm still considering maybe, you know, changing the name here to the one I have now. Of course, I have to alter it a little bit for YouTube to let me do that. But I just kind of wanted to get a feel of what my subscribers might think, how they might feel about that. So, Teresa, what is new with you, my dear? Like I said, it has been a while. I kind of like this. I have a new laptop, so I actually get to see my chat. I don't need a streaming device. I may even do this instead of StreamYard. Wow. Teresa, how does my sound, how does my video look on your end? Because I'm kind of liking this a little bit more than the StreamYard. They changed things up quite a bit. And so it's like, what's the money worth if, I sound good? So you enjoy New Year's. Christmas was good too. Wonderful. I got some goodies. I treated myself for my birthday over the past month or so. Lots of new decks. I had to leave a lot of decks behind when Shan and I moved because it could just be what we would fit into. I'm a little blurry. That's probably because of my light. Maybe that'll help a little bit. But we're still getting on our feet here. But I got myself a brand new spanking laptop. I had to because the iPad was just getting a little old. But I shows I have three watching. So hello everybody. Hi Selena. Yes, I let people know that you're going to be doing a show in a little bit, and I realized that I had my new laptop was bringing up my Indigo channel. So I thought I would pop on and remind peeps that I have the other channel. And let's see, celebrating Christmas again tomorrow. Well, how fun! Oh, it is the day that the Magi, return home. And from what we just learned, La Befana gets to meet, I believe, the child, the Christ child. So, yeah. And thank you for reminding me, too. I have a friend. Now, my birthday's December 6th, and my girlfriend from high school, who I talk to every now and then, hers is January 6th. So I'm a Saggy and she's a Cappy. 3 Kings for Spanish. All righty. So, Teresa, I didn't know you were Spanish. Lovely. So, yeah, I'm in Ashland, Oregon area, and absolutely beautiful here. It's a lot better than what we were, this time last year. It's amazing that we've been. Oh, you're Armenian. Oh, okay. 3 Kings for the Spanish. Gotcha. So, are you living in Armenia or are you in the US, girl? I have to play catch up with a lot of my subscribers. One of the reasons why I did stop kind of coming to stopped using Indigo Jaguar was just because I noticed that a lot of my 1,000 subscribers really weren't coming around anymore. And I thought, well, maybe just start fresh. And those who really do enjoy coming to my shows and my readings would just follow me over there. So, yeah, I'm hoping peeps get to see this video. And again, my new channel is by Brush, as in paintbrush, Bone and Indigo Ash. So it's by Brush, Bone, and Indigo Ash. You live in Tampa, Florida. Oh, so you're nice and warm there right now. Although where we're at is not bad. It's a little cool right now. It's wet and damp, but where we're at, really no snow except for on the very tips of the mountains. It's been a very pleasant winter so far. And am I allowed to do this here on where I'm allowed to highlight? Let's see. Oh, I can't put people up on the screen. Add as moderator, report, pin message, go. Nope. Okay, so I can't put your comment on the screen. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. I can't do that here, I don't think, like I can on StreamYard. But I'm kind of liking this. And it's cheaper. They're charging like $44 now a month for just basic StreamYard. So you celebrate Armenian Christmas. Well, I hope you have a beautiful celebration, my dear. Enjoy your family and loved ones. And I got a couple nice decks for between my birthday and the holidays. I got my Olivia Rose, the Mind's Eye Tarot. I got myself the Darkwood by Sasha Graham. I'm really into now collecting the Seasons of the Witch decks. And I have my beautiful in bulk from Miss Selena. And they're also releasing a tarot deck. I don't think I have it near me. Well, I was under a pile of things, so I can pull that out and share. I figured I would hang out for a bit before you just went over. Yay! So it'll be nice to see you again. And Teresa, pass it along if you see folks. Let them know too. Seasons of the Witch, Winter Tarot. And yes, my Darkwood by Sasha Graham. Another one I am thoroughly enjoying. Yeah, because Joyful Jen and I'm trying to remember some of the other names of people I haven't seen in a while. I know there's quite a few of them. Harley, I haven't seen Harley Girl. Lori! So Lori, did you know I have a new channel? So I'm going to just type it in by Brush, Bone, and Indigo Ash. I figured I would pop on because I haven't been seeing a lot of my previous subscribers, and I didn't think I've been thinking that maybe they don't know that I have a new channel. Lori, I do follow you on Facebook. I hope you're doing well, my dear. There's a lot of people who are friends with me. I'm I don't scroll a lot on Facebook, so every now and then I pop it on. So Lori, I hope you're doing well. I think there was something you posted recently, maybe something to do with health or something, something personal. So I can't quite remember. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been on Facebook. So I hope all is well. And I didn't know. So yeah, I was trying to do a few live shows before I switched over to the new channel. So I figured I'll start popping in every now and then on Indigo. I'm going to keep this up. Beth, hey, Beth. So, yes, new channel. I've had it since June or July. I think it's no, or maybe even May. I am going to leave Indigo Jaguar up because it's been a part of my journey. But yeah, I have a new channel and I'll just keep typing it in. Arwen the Gray, you changed your name, my dear. Oh my goodness, Arwen, how are you, my dear? Oh, it's so good to see you. I was when I was still doing Jaguar, you had disappeared for a while, and I had hoped all was well with you. Um, let's see. I'm going to type in my name. I don't have a link. Um, actually, I do. But I'm learning my laptop, and I'm afraid if I go and try to open another window. YouTube did it. Are you serious? Well, I hope you're going back to Arwen the Gray. I love that name, but we all grow out of our names like me. I'm always changing mine. So yeah, we moved, and I drove Shannon and I and the two fur babies all the way across the United States. We left Niagara Falls on Easter Sunday, and we got here 4 days later. And so we've been here in Southern Oregon and Ashland ever since the last week of very last couple days of April. And we're still adjusting and whatnot. I'm grabbing a ham sandwich while I'm hungry. I haven't eaten any lunch. But yeah, so I thought I would pop on. I'll do a few of these just to let people know. Maybe I should just do maybe a post or something as well. I don't know. It turns. I don't know how to change it back. You've tried. For me, it's just I think you click on your profile and then you can change your name. You go in, unless they've changed that. I don't know. I've been trying not to mess with anything just because of the new with all the different passwords and things and stuff and having to go back and forth with the new laptop and trying to get things from the iPad because now I have a Windows iPad. You did that. I don't, wow. What? YouTube, what's up? Really? But so I know your name is Beth. Or do you still prefer Arwen? I will call you Arwen if you prefer Arwen. I think that's a beautiful name. So, but hope everybody. So, what's new with you? Um, let's see. Seeing a new specialist. Keep the prayers coming. Just subscribe to the new channel. Okay, thank you. So you're seeing a specialist. Oh, everyone send healing energy. Also, now on the other channel, Nancy, she's taken a step back from Sacred Feminine with me, or the Divine Feminist we were doing. She's had a few health scares late last year. But she's doing okay. She's up, she's healing, she's getting better. So if we can send her a lot of healing energy, that would be wonderful. And Teresa Levine, so people are popping in. I had a feeling a lot of you didn't know that I've had a new channel all this time. But yeah, as soon as we got here, after I drove, because Shan can't drive, after I drove us here to Ashland, Oregon last April, we have been settling in and getting adjusted to the new place. And I figured a brand new channel. Let's start, clean and leaving this up for, to show the journey and to, relive some memories and things. So, but yeah, Teresa by Brushbone and Indigo Ash. I'm not able to during a YouTube live It's not allowing me to put highlights. It says pin message, but I don't think that means I'm allowed to. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, I don't want to hide user. So I guess it doesn't allow me to put things up on here unless I have to. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I might have to ask Gerald. He might know. Or somebody else. Pop out dashboard. Yeah, I'm so used to going through StreamYard. I may just even do this from now on. Save myself some money. But yeah. Woo. Teresa Levy. Let me see. Did I write? Okay, so this, yep. So where you see that yellow, if it shows yellow to you guys, that is my new channel by Brushbone and Indigo Ash. That's been up since May or June, and I'm still doing the Sacred Feminine, even though it's solo. My Friday night sidekick show with Allison, she stepped away for now. She's pursuing her own things in life. She pops in every now and then to say hi. And I've been doing a few of my own shows here and there. So lots of changes have been going on. And I still do my occasional painting, live painting with Jonathan. We did one late last year. We've done a couple. So I'm still doing the painting, still doing the poetry. It's right now solo for myself, but I do that on Sundays. It's called Indigo Poetica on my new channel. So yeah, lots of changes. So it's good to see people. I'm just going to hang out a few more minutes because Selena is going to be going live soon. Her channel, Essence of the Moon. She started a new series for some of you who may not know, called the Liminal Space. And she interviews people, kind of like what Ramon and Bobby do on their channels, but she does it herself now, her own specialty. I like putting tea because I think of her herbs and her potions and things. But she's going to be interviewing Yadira this evening. Her channel's name something to do with marigolds, so I apologize that I can't quite remember what Yadira's channel is, but she's going to be going on. Let's see. So for me, I'm 3 hours behind y'all. So this is getting taken some used to. So right now for me, it's 4:09, where you guys are probably 7 o'clock at night. So she'll be starting, I think, in about 15 minutes or so. But yeah, so Teresa, what's going on, girl? I got a couple Teresas. Teresa Hadarian, Teresa Levine, and then there was Harley I haven't seen. Joyful Jen. Oh my goodness, who else? Emerald Buddha. I haven't seen, so I wanted to pop on and start sharing that with everybody, the new channel. So, but yeah, I'll probably do a couple pop-ons on this channel at different times, just to see who I can catch, who I can ensnare. So, but yeah, life has been good. Some ups and downs, but enjoying where we're at now. I'm in a very blue spot. Ashland is quite blue in the state of Oregon. Once you start getting outside of it, you start to get a mix, but for the most part, Oregon is pretty blue. And I live in the mountains. It's so green. It gets during the summer and stuff. It's so green here. The fall, it's a longer fall season, so we have beautiful fall colors. And instead of being gone within a month and a half, it pretty much extended right into December. So it's really, really beautiful. Okay, Oregon is so beautiful. I went to one of Jen Lynn's healing trainings there. In Oregon? I did not want to leave. So what part of Oregon, Beth? Because yeah, it's very Fey energy here. At least really in the Lithia Park area. If people don't know Lithia Park, LI. Let me just type in. I highly recommend taking a look at these pictures of Lithia Park. It's just absolutely beautiful. It gets very busy during tour season, but there's quite a bit of beautiful Fey energy. I've been leaving crystals here and there for the Fey. The summers here are so green. The air is clean. The water is clean. We can actually drink out of our excuse me, I've been drinking coffee. We can actually drink out of the tap. I mean, it's so different to Niagara Falls, where all you had was the chemicals and the smell and the landfill. You were up in Astoria. Yeah, I haven't been up there yet. I hear it's beautiful. I do have my friend Denise in Eugene, so I'm hoping at some point once the weather warms up again, even though we've been having, for those on the East Coast going through snow right now, our winter has been about 45 to 55 degrees, maybe a little bit of snow on the tops of the mountains, rain here and there, but yeah, it's incredible. Christmas Eve, I was able to walk and sit out in the sun down at one of the coffee shops and whatnot here. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to driving up to Eugene at some point, and then maybe taking a trip over to the ocean. I can't wait to see the ocean. I'm very excited about. I haven't been to the ocean since I lived in Massachusetts, and that's back in 1999, no 2000, no 2000 or so. So yeah, it'll be nice to be near the ocean again. Didn't get too far south of there, but yeah, lots of beautiful areas. Can't wait to see Crater Lake, the deepest lake in the whole country. I think it's like 11,000, no, 12 miles deep or something like that. Extremely beautiful blue. Gotta stop talking about food, Teresa. I'm hungry. So, but yeah, wanted to pop on. So, how's Harley? Has anyone seen Harley in chat? How's Harley doing? Emerald Buddha. There are a lot of channels that I have unsubscribed from. We go through, different circles, during the years. I've managed to move through, about two or three of them, you learn from folks and then you move on. So there's a lot of chats that I don't go into anymore to actually really be able to see a lot of y'all. So that's why I wanted to pop on and start doing a couple of lives here on the old channel. And yeah, but Jonathan and I still do our live paintings. Tom jumps on every now and then with me. Haven't been doing really the investigative tarots like I had been with Jackie, because of some opinions that I had kind of listened to. But I think now on my channel, it's me taking my personal power, taking over. It's my channel. I will read on what I want to read on. I know my ethics. I know, what I do and what I mean to do and express here on my channel, especially with the investigative tarot. For me, I miss doing that. I was very passionate about that. So looking into doing a few more cases, on the new channel. From what I understand, the one that Sylvia, Jackie, and I did on Nazia Harris has something like 17,000 views. So it's, from what I understand, though, they still haven't found the poor girl. So for me, it's all about, not clickbait and all those bells and whistles like a lot of other channels will do. For me, it's just, trying to help the family, trying to help the victim, and seeing, try to figure out what, happened. So I'm doing more ancestral readings. My connection to spirit's gotten better. And this is not, of course, me not coming from a place of ego, but from, more of where I'm living right now, feeling more relaxed, less defended. I'm opening up more now to my intuitive gifts. And so it's been very interesting. It's been a very interesting journey. So, but yeah, I'll hang out for about another 5 minutes. And so, hope everybody again had a great holiday. And I just got my wonderful Year of the Witch Seasonal Intuitive Magic 2026 planner. Very lovely. Got it on Amazon, and some of the artwork in here is just really lovely. And they give you like little pockets to put things in. Some beautiful. Starting to work. Whoop, whoop, how do I go back? There we go. Starting to work with the Morgan more. Um, got a wonderful book that came from Reverend Laura O'Brien, talking about her, and it should be right here. So if anybody is considering working with the Morgan, um, I recommend this book so far. Reverend Laura, she actually lives, she's been working with the Morgan for 20 years, and she lives in Ireland, and she's been to all the sacred places and has done a lot of thorough um, scholar work and research, and just it's a very, very good book. And but yeah, I live in an area where there's so many crows and ravens. It's just unbelievable. And oh, to share a beautiful experience here in Ashland, the deer are allowed. A lot of the wild animals are allowed to wander in town and not be harmed, and so there are a lot of deer here. And I have them. They walk through the yard, through the park. And one day at Lithia Park, I was so blessed. I had taken some grapes with me to eat before my little crochet knitting group got together. And there was a family of them, and I was eating my grapes, and I was like, I wonder if I can get, one of them would trust me. And so I was going, and one of the females looked at me, and I said, I have a grape. Would you like one? And they started wiggling their nose at me. So I tossed the grape, and they're like, I go, come on, that's good, I promise. And she walked over, ate that, looked at me, and I said, I got another. Her nose started wiggling even more, and I tossed. And next thing I know, she's walking up to me. She's eating right out of my hand. And as she's eating out of my head, I'm petting her head. I'm touching the side of her neck. It was so beautiful, everybody. It was one of the most beautiful, beautiful experiences I've ever had. What made you decide on Ashland? Well, Ashland is in the mountains. It's beautiful. They have a artist community here, which is, I will be honest, rather bit of a clique. It's pretty closed off, but it takes a while to get one established, here. But I do have a store here that I took a workshop at the store. It's called the Artemisia Institute, and all natural herbs. There's two co-owners. One is Erica, and the other one is Anya. And she and her son are refugees from Ukraine. And Natalia, she's from Russia. She's from Siberia. And they, host, events. They sell, they have people coming in selling essential oils, natural herbs, drums, handmade drums. I mean, this was something I made, but these kind of drums, um, artwork and things. And hopefully at some point this year, Erica said I can have a small little exhibit of my artwork. So Shan Beth or Arwen is originally from Jacksonville. He grew up in Oregon, in the southern part of Oregon, and he's been gone for a good, about 40 years. And so I wanted to, he spent all those rough years in New York. Not all rough. There were good memories. I'm missing, and I am missing home. But this was a change of scenery we both really needed. So I said, well, let's go finish out our years together in your home state. And so, yeah, there's a lot offered here. Ashland's beautiful. I didn't want the big city, Medford, though I have to drive to it, to go to like places like Walmart and everything. But around here, it's a little more expensive, but a lot of mom and pop shops and things. A couple of supermarkets, but all in all, much more peaceful, less violent airtime. I don't have to worry about. The only thing that I'm getting used to is the homeless. Oregon does have a homeless quite a homeless population, and they tend to, on most days, set up right across the street at our park, and it's something to see. It really is. It takes getting used to, especially if they decide to be loud and you know and and whatnot. But it is like when you hear on the news, it is an issue, and I'm hoping that Oregon starts working on finding a way to um, you know help out. But pretty much everywhere you go, especially around like the supermarkets and stuff, there's somebody in every corner, asking for help and for money. So and it breaks my heart too when I see the animals, the dogs, being, dragged back and forth, between, a camp and then to a park and this and that. So that's what's taken me the most getting used to is learning to have compassion, and then at the same time just kind of like, you know, like I said, some of them, intentionally, from what I understand, choose to live this way just because they don't want to have to live by rules of, government or something. I guess it's a way of, being in control of their own lives. And so there are quite a few of those that choose to live this way on their own choosing. There are some that do deal with substance abuse, but we do have some also that are veterans. So yeah, it's something. It's a different experience for me. I mean, we had them in New York and at Niagara Falls, but not to the extent here. So hopefully, the place we have right now before I have to go is just absolutely beautiful. Everybody knows the last apartment we were at was a income-based shithole. It was, the way they were running it, there were bed bugs in the building. I had to deal with getting bit and having allergic reactions to them for like almost the last 2 years we lived there. Trash all over in the back by the dumpsters, people busting and breaking the doors. Everybody remembers the guy that would go and, on his drug and drunk tirades through the building and, being foul and threatening to shoot us, people in the building. I mean, absolute 9 day here. We were paying over $800, for a crappy 1 bedroom dealing with all that. And here, because Shan is a vet, we're assisted by Access of Jackson County. And we have a beautiful 2 bedroom apartment for $535 a month. And so big difference, very blessed. So yeah, the VA will take care if its vet has received an honorable discharge. But yeah, so oh, they take better care of veterans out here than they do in New York, but still it's dismal, what they, but we were lucky. Shan was very lucky that the place that we're connected to, they're helping us. It takes a while for things to get processed. So hopefully by this new year, within the next couple months, we'll maybe get him to see a doctor. So yeah, baby steps. But yeah, when we first got here, they gave us a stipend to get ourselves some basic furniture. They also gave us a stipend to get things for the house, like pots, because we had to leave everything behind. So pots and pans and glasses and plates and silverware. They got us a mop. They got us our bed. I mean, we're just so grateful for everything, that they did for us here. We didn't have to pay rent for a couple months. That was covered. Um, I mean, they even, put us up at a Cedarwood Inn till we can get into an apartment, which happened to be one of theirs. So Shannon and I have been truly blessed. And for some of those two who watch playback, you all remember Ziva, my long-haired black mama kitty. Well, before we left, she wasn't well, and the vets were asking way too much money. I said, you know what? Maybe she's just got a sinus problem or something. A friend of ours gave us a couple of oh um, I can't think of the name of it right now, antibiotics, and it seemed to help her a little bit. Shannon and I weren't going to leave her behind. No, we were going to see first if we can help her. So we brought her with us, and she made it across country with us. Once we got put into the inn, I took her immediately to one of the local vets, and she was very ill, and we had to say goodbye. So Ziva is gone. But the day she crossed the Rainbow Bridge, as we say, the sun was out. The vet's office was right by, beautiful view of the mountains. Um, they took very good care of us. She gave us us, because everyone knows how she gave hugs. She gave us her last hugs, and we said goodbye. So we have Mazi, and Mazi's kind of taken to the place very interestingly. I'll say that it is heartbreaking. But she was going on 19. She was pushing 19, so she lived a long life with us, and but yeah, he's the last one out of 5 fur babies. You know, so he's 15, 16 now. So well, actually, one from 5 is 4. So he'll be going on, I think, 15 this year. So, but he's happy. He's the single kitty, so he gets all the attention now, and I don't have to worry about those two fighting and fur flying and then catching each other and hurting each other. So, but yeah, it was quite the trip. And along the way, every stop that we made, I would do a live show from the phone, just sharing everybody the trip. And yeah, it's been one hell of a year, 2025. So I'm hoping that everybody has a great start to their new year. I see I have 5 people watching, so hello. Again, my new channel is by Brush, Bone, and Indigo Ash. And I'm going to head over to Selena's channel. She's going to be starting shortly with her live interview with Yadira. And thank you, everybody. I'll do this a couple times until people start seeing, finding out about the new channel. And wow, I've been talking for 37 minutes already. My goodness, but it was wonderful to see you, Arwen, both Teresa's, Lori. So very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the stream, and we will hopefully I'll see y'all at the new channel next time I go live. And night, ladies. Take care. Thank you again. Bye-bye.